Whether you're just starting out or whether you played a lot, here are 4 tips to help you put the survive in Vampire Survivors. Number 1. Early on, have a plan to farm experience as quickly as you can. My favorite way to cheese the start of the game is to pick Porta, who starts with a 90% cooldown reduction and a lightning ring. With Porta, you can just stand still for the first part of the game, and the experience will stack up in a nice, efficient circle around you, snowballing you ahead of the early enemy scaling. Keep in mind that your goal is to gather experience as quickly as possible, so whatever you do, try to stay around the same area to be efficient. If you don't want to play Porta, another consistent strategy is to take an early weapon that deals area of effect damage with projectiles that don't disappear when they hit an enemy. My favorites are the Whip, Garlic, and Bible. Number 2, once you start getting experience, pick weapons and passive items that synergize with each other. A simple way to figure out which items pair well together is to look at what happens when you upgrade the weapon itself. If 2 weapons have the same buff when they upgrade, they will work well together. For example, in this run, I took the Lightning Ring and the Santa Water. You can tell that both of these scale up with a larger attack area of effect because this is what happens when you upgrade the weapons themselves. Following this logic, I was able to buff both of these weapons by taking the Candelabrador, which increases the attack area of effect for all weapons. In general, I only take a passive item if I know it will buff more than one of the weapons I'm planning to use. Items that give cooldown reduction, damage, or additional projectiles will benefit most or all weapons. As an added bonus, if you fully upgrade a weapon that synergizes well with one of your passive items, the game can reward you by giving you the evolved form of the weapon. In this run, I had both the Bible and the Spellbinder, and this allowed the Bible to evolve into the Unholy Vespers, which is a never-ending version of the Bible. Number 3. Once you have an idea of what you want in your final build, take the useful weapons and passive upgrades as soon as you see them. If you pass on them, you're not guaranteed to see them again, and sometimes when you level up, if your slots aren't full, the game will force you to choose a new item. To avoid being forced into a bad item and messing up your late game build, get the good items in your slots early. Number 4. A fun way to keep the game fresh while still making a strong build is to design a build that synergizes with the character you chose. For example, in this game, I was playing Porta, who has a 30% bonus to all attack areas of effect. To make the most of this, I took the Candelabrador to make the areas larger yet, and I aimed for weapons that got stronger and more useful with a larger attack area of effect, like the Garlic, Bible, Santa Water, and Lightning Ring. With that, you should be ready to make a build that will take you to the 30-minute mark. If you enjoyed the video, please consider liking it or subscribing. Me and my friends in our Discord server, linked below, keep up with a lot of new game releases like this one, so following our channel and joining our Discord is a great way to stay up to date on great games like Vampire Survivors that give a lot of bang for the buck. Thanks for watching!